Hello everyone and welcome to the new lecture of this SolidWorks series. So in this lecture we are going to cover one exercise, and this time we are going to use the fillet as well as chamfer command for our exercise. So what exercise that we are going to follow? We are going to follow this manual, the manual number 6, and this manual is basically dedicated to fillet, chamfer as well as rip command. So here we are going to use this manual, and this is the exercise that I'm going to draw. So in this you can see that here this big round radius is going to be created with the help of fillet, as well as there are some fillets as well over here in this sections, like you can see that over here. And this, the back part, it contains the 12 upon 12 chamfer. So basically it's 6 upon 12 chamfer. So let's just create this one. So how we are going to approach this? We are going to make this L first. This complete L I'm going to create in the front view, and then I'm going to extrude it till 68. To create any of the solid model, first try to just figure it out what should be your approach. So once you get your approach, then you try it. It's not like that you just see a figure and start creating it. Then you will find it will become very difficult to create. So to create a figure, firstly just see it properly and just find out the approach what you are going to get, of how you can just get to this figure. So we have just got my approach, and this approach will be I have to create this L and I have to extrude it till this end, and then we have to just extrude one rectangular box till the end, and then here it's a semicircle that we are going to draw, and just other thing like this radius and all that we are going to create it using fillets and chamfer. So let's just start our SolidWorks and let's just start creating this one. So basically this L is 38 and its height will be 36. From this point you can see that from this point to this point it is, I think, let me just zoom it. So here you can see that it's 36 and here it's 19, so totally it will be 36 plus 19 from the bottom. So let's just create it over here in the SolidWorks. I am already inside the part design and I just have to select the plane first. So just select this front plane, and then from here we just have to create the lines. First make sure that you are in a correct unit, since we are going to create it in millimeter gram second. So this is the two lines that I'm going to create. Basically I'm going to create the complete L, and over here this dimension will be 36, I think. So 38, and this will be 36 plus 19, so this will be 38, and just dimension this part as well, which is 36 plus 19. So just write 36 plus 19 and press enter. And to make it successfully constrained or completely defined, you just have to provide some other dimensions as well, like this dimension, and it should required over here. So what should be the dimension of this? This is 22. This thickness of will be 22, so we have to make it 22. And then this height also we have to mention, which is I think 19. So this is 19 that is provided, and we have to make it as 19. So I think we have completed this whole thing. Let me just check once. So this is 19 and this is 22. This thickness is 20. Okay, so this is not 22. So we have done a mistake over here. Just delete this one, and this one is 22 from this point to this point. So now it's correct, I think. Now we have to just make it exit and just go for the extrude feature. Select the close figure. And we have to just extrude it till 68. So we are going to use the mirror extent to make the plane in middle. We required that plane, so the front plane will now come in the middle. So over here we have to make it as 64. So this will be total 64, I think. Yes, this will 64. So this is what we got. Now we have to just do the other things, like we have to create this box of 24 and 16 here. So we have to select this plane and just go for the sketch on this one. Just make this one as normal. And then we have to create it from center, so we don't have to worry about the center. So this will be okay. So till bottom it is provided that. So we have to delete this one. We don't require the center rectangle. We are going to make it with corner rectangle. Just have a rectangle. Just make this one as 16. And this will be of 24. So just make this one as 24. To make this in the middle, we have to just dimension it this point to this point as 12. It's perfect. It has taken it from the middle. And to make it constrained or successfully defined, we just have to provide this dimension. So this will be from this point to this point is 22. So we have to just make this one as 22. So just delete this one. And again, just go for the dimension. Select this line to this line. And this will be 22. So it will be completely constrained now. You can see that. So now since we got this one, this will be 24, this will be 22. I think we have just done the correct thing. Now we have to just extrude this till 95. So here it is provided that it's 95. So just extrude this feature in the opposite direction. Just make this one as 95. And there we go. We have got this one. Now for the semicircle, we have to just make that semicircle as well. So here you can see that if I'm going to take this one as my center, so here this will be around of radius 16. So just select this plane again and just go for its orientation. Just create a circle. So you don't have to create a semicircle. That's the good thing. Okay, so here it is creating some problem. So I think this dimension is not correct. So let's just select this evaluate feature and you will find the measure and just select these 2 points. So it's 64. It's completely fine. So here I think we have to just take this value again. Go for its sketch. This value here, it is something different. So this is 18. So I think this will be not 60. Okay, so we have taken it wrong. So here it is 68. So this value we have taken as 64. If this was a live class, then you have told me about this thing. But since it was a recording, so I have to just manage this one. We have just by mistake taken it as 64. It will be 68. That's why I'm telling that it is looking like something odd over here. Now it's completely fine. Now it's come in the middle. Now select this one again, just make the sketch over it. So this is how you prepare. You get some error. So you just have to manage that one. It's not like that you will not get any kind of error and you just create the figure 100% correct. You will find some errors. So you just have to just make sure that these errors should come very minion, or let's say minimum error. You should just maintain the minimum error. Just go for it to 32 since there is a 16 over here. Now you don't have to make it semicircle since this bottom part will going to merge itself with this one. So I'm going to just extrude it. Just simply extrude it. And what should be its depth? It will be till here. So we can just make this one as up to surface and we can just select this one. And you can see that this is we got. Now for the hole, we have to just take this one as my center. We have to create that diameter, which is I think 12. And here it is written that it will be 16 mm deep. So we have to make this one as 12, but it should not be throughout. It will be a certain depth has been provided, and that will be extrude cut of 16 mm. So just make this one as 16. So that's all. We have got the basic figure now. Now the things that are left is the basic editing part. So that can be done with the help of this fillet and chamfer. So over here you can see that here is the radius of 22. So we have to just select this fillet tool and then we have to just select this edge. and just make this value as 22. So here you can just make directly with the help of this fillet, this section. So you can see that we have got that fillet. So here, if you don't, if you create this later, after this one, you will see that this will not going to have that effect, this figure. So this is how you got this fillet. Now here are some of the fillets provided, and its radius value is not mentioned, so we are going to randomly take a value. So just go for this face and this face, and just make it as, I think 5 will be more enough. No, it will be fine if we are going for the 3. So this 3 mm is good. Now in the back portion, we have to make it as using chamfer command. So we have to provide it as 12 of height, and this will be of 6 mm of its inclination will be, I think, 6. So for that, you just have to go for this chamfer command over here inside the fillet. You can just create directly using this extrude as well. So here we have to select this distance and distance, since both distance are provided to us. So the first one is 12 and this one is 12, I think, and this will be of 6 mm. So I think we have to make this as 6 and this as 12. No, we have taken the opposite. So this will be 6, this will be 12. Once done, you just have to press OK. I think it will not going to be created with chamfer. We have to just cut it out since it is completely through over here till this edge. So we have to just delete this chamfer, and we have to just make this one with the help of our figure. So just select this one, just make it as normal. So I have selected this plane. Now I am going to just directly create one line till here like this, and then just go for the smart dimension. Just select this one as 6 since it is provided to us, and this height will be the same to that of 12. Just go for the extruded cut. Just go for exit sketch and just select the feature. Okay, so we are going fine. It's fine completely. So just go for this one and just try to just cut it throughout this edge. Just press OK, and there we go. So finally we have created this one. This is the figure that we want, and you can see that all the thing is correct. You can just create it by your own and you just try it out. So this is how you just use the fillet command as well as chamfer, and basically we have just created it with some other commands as well, and we have seen how to approach this kinds of figure. So that's all for this lecture, and I'm going to catch up you in the next one.